Hello and welcome along to the Sports Express Show. Thank you so much for being with us today. Of course, it is almost halfway through the football season right now, and the fixtures are coming in thick and fast. None more so than today. We're going to be looking at some very, very big games that are happening in the Premier League this weekend. Of course, Sunday we're going to start with the biggest one, arguably. It is Manchester United at home to Leeds United.
Yes.
The old foe is back.
Yes.
After 16 years after being away from the Premier League, and Leeds United have returned to Old Trafford. And they'll be looking to take a big scalp out of United.
They will, and I mean, let's be honest, this is not a match that you need to try and motivate Leeds to be up for it. I mean, they'll definitely be up for it, and if there was ever time for Leeds to take advantage of our poor home form, it has to be now.
Yeah.
And I don't see it being impossible for Leeds to win this match.
Yeah, definitely. Talking about United's poor for home form, obviously you guys, I think you're like 10 wins in a row away from home now, after the Sheffield United win. But at home, away from home rather, and at home it looks completely different. And Leeds United, on the other hand, they've been very topsy-turvy, but they just got that vital away win with scoring 5 goals in the last game out.
Yeah, and let's be honest, previous to this last game Leeds played in, which was a 5-2 victory, they weren't converting their chances, and this time they were creating chances, and this last match they actually converted those chances. So it seems like they found their scoring boots just in time for this game, which is a big worry for me, obviously. But we'll see how it goes, brother. To be honest with you, I do feel that it isn't impossible for Leeds to win this match.
It's also possible for United to grab it.
It isn't impossible for Leeds.
It is possible for both teams to win this game.
Look, it is possible, but I mean, considering our home form, I mean, it's shambolic to say the least.
Yeah.
And I do feel that, look, the way Leeds press, they're gonna have us under the coach, and we'll just have to see how we can respond to that. Whether Solskjaer has the tactical nous to get us out of that position, it's a debatable subject, but we'll see. And we'll see where they'll answer that question.
Another big game, Everton and Arsenal at Goodison Park.
Yes.
That is a massive, massive game. We all saw how Everton started the season, and then they seem to be faltering away, you know, getting those defeats, back-to-back defeats, and now they've got back-to-back victories against Chelsea and Leicester. So they're on a very good run again now.
Big scalps they claimed those victories against, because let's be honest, they were on a downward spiral.
Yeah.
And to bounce back emphatically against such a big team such as Chelsea, I mean, it will send a statement that then next Leicester the next team. So I feel that Carlo Ancelotti has stated the ship. But we'll see whether they can do it against to be honest with you, they should be able to do it against
Arsenal.
A faltering, bumbling, there are not enough adjectives for Arsenal at the moment.
They're in a really bad place.
They're bleeding. They are in the ICU. And what's sad is that they started so well. I mean, with Arteta winning those 2 trophies, the Community Shield, and I forgot the other one,
FA Cup.
FA Cup.
Yeah.
So I mean, he has trophies under his belt for Arsenal. So you would think that when they started so well, that the momentum would just carry on for them, but it hasn't. And in fact, it's gone the complete opposite. They are losing left, right, and centre, whether it be at home, whether it be away. So I really do feel that Everton, this should be an easy scalp for Everton, but Arsenal is
it going to be though?
No,
I mean,
let's be honest.
Looking at how Arsenal have been playing in the last 3 or 4 games, based on that, it should be an easy win for Everton.
Yeah.
But it also is a big game, so it brings a whole new dynamic for Arsenal, for the Arsenal players, and for Mikel Arteta to actually try and get something out of this game, because this game could literally start their season, you know.
Yeah, kick them off, get them back in form.
Into a good run.
Look, it's not going to be an easy match for Everton. No match is easy. I don't think it is in the English Premier League. But having said that, because looking at the current form that Arsenal are on, let's be honest, they're going down, son. They're going down. I'm not saying they're going to get relegated, but it's also not impossible for them to get relegated. But on a serious note, this is the match that Mikel Arteta and his boys need to show up the attack, the midfield, and the defense in order for them to win. He needs to do what Carlo Ancelotti has done. He was on a downward spiral, tightened everything up, and claimed 2 big scalps. Mikel Arteta needs to do the same to these players.
Definitely. Tottenham Hotspur and Leicester City is another big game. That one is at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Yeah.
You know, Jose Mourinho coming away from Anfield with the defeat there in a top-of-the-table clash. Couldn't really do a masterclass against Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah.
But now we really will need to bounce back against.
Look, I mean, let's be honest, Jurgen Klopp has his number, right? I mean, I think, let's be fair, Jurgen Klopp has the top guy's number, to be honest with you. So it wasn't really a shock. We were just hoping that it would be of another level. But coming over to this game, this is a game where he needs to bounce back. This is a game whether we'll see Tottenham, whether they have the mentality to actually win the league, because it's not the fact that you lost, but how do you bounce back from that loss? That shows you championship mentality.
Yeah.
But they're also versing quite a solid team, which is Leicester. And I use the word quite because Leicester, and in the beginning of the season, in every season, they seem to be
start very well.
They get off the blocks the quickest. I mean, they like flipping Powell off the 100 blocks starting thing. But when it comes to when the race progresses,
can't sustain it.
They can't sustain it. Then you get to Usain Bolt's coming past, you know, using that analogy. So they start well, but they can't sustain it. I feel that they did start well again, but they've been up and down. I mean, claiming the scalp of Man City with that magnificent scoreline. Can they replicate that against Tottenham? I don't think so. I really don't think so.
It's a completely different fish. We know how Mourinho likes to set up.
Exactly.
He likes you to have the ball,
Yes.
and then he'll hit you on the counter attack. Did it against Liverpool, not so efficiently because they lost the game.
Yes.
But we all know the dangers that they have.
So we will see whether that can be carried through in this match. I just feel that Tottenham should actually win this match. I don't feel Leicester will put up a challenge. I honestly do feel that Leicester, they're not, I don't know, they're just not in the
Not
form.
up for it.
They're up for it, but they're just not in the form to take on such a big team. Because like I say, they start well, then they taper off. And let's be honest, this season, their tapering off has started, but not a decline per se as other teams. But they've been draws here and there. They've been, they've just been too inconsistent for me. When they start, you think they're going to win the league. That's how hot they start. Yeah. And then they remind you that they're Leicester.
Yeah,
so,
definitely. And Leicester will definitely want to put on a performance there, up against a very, very good side, a title contending side in Tottenham Hotspur. But now we're going to the predictions, brother.
Yes.
Starting with United and Leeds. What do you have there? I see a high-scoring game, to be honest.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a 2-2 or a 3-2 going either way.
There shouldn't be a 1 in that scoreline at all.
There shouldn't, definitely. There shouldn't be a 1.
There shouldn't be a 1. So I predict I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to say 2-2.
I'm going for a United 3-2 win.
You're brave.
To be honest, I'm going for a United 3-2 win.
It's amazing.
I think they will pull it out of the bag. Looking at how good they are on the counter attack, I think with Leeds, the way they press and they attack too much, United are going to hit them on the
I think you have more faith in United than United fans, son. And this is the second time you're going for United. But we'll just have to see.
Last time out, you drew against City when I gave you the win.
And you gave us the win, and it was a drab, no draw. But I mean, look, I get where you're coming from. I just feel that Leeds will be too fired up for this one, for them to not convert it into something, whether it's 1 point or three points. But I feel at this current stage that we still have quality. I think the players still have enough talent to overcome the tactical lack of Solskjaer. So in that sense, I do feel that it's going to be the tactical knowledge of Bielsa versus the talent of the United squad, and I feel that they'll just balance each other out, and I feel because of that it will be a 2-2 draw.
Everton, Arsenal, Goodison Park.
1-0 to Everton.
Easy. Smash and grab.
Not even a smash and grab. I feel like they're gonna have, it's not gonna be like a Mourinho smash and grab kind of thing. I do feel that they will, I won't say dominate the game, but
they will have hold of it.
Yeah, they will have hold of it. I could be wrong. I mean, this is football after all, but I just feel it's a 1-0 to Everton.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a draw in that game.
Yeah,
honestly, wouldn't be surprised.
It's not a surprise, but I just feel because of the form factor of both teams and the scalps that Everton have taken. I mean, I just don't see them not having a point in this, or 3 points.
Or 3 points.
Yeah, and especially because they're playing at home as well. I mean, they have no excuse not to win this match. So yeah,
title contenders Tottenham against title contenders Leicester City.
Leicester
are in the top 4.
I think on a serious note, I think it's gonna be a 2-1 2-0.
2-0 for Tottenham.
Yeah, for
Easy.
Tottenham, yeah.
No goal for Leicester.
Nah.
Nothing for Jamie Vardy, James
No,
Maddison.
No. I think it's that simple. I don't want to
That simple.
Yeah.
Alright.
If they're gonna score, it's gonna be a 2-1. But it's gonna be at the end of the day, Tottenham is still gonna win.
Son and Kane again.
Yeah, Son and Kane. You
No
know the
surprises.
You know the story, son. So yeah, guys, thank you again for tuning in, and comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll catch you again on the next one. Peace.